Shiro.
He hints about the new Persona user.
Yeah, after you beat him, he doesn't blackmail you, goes to prison and all that.
Yes.
Which is good.
Turns himself in.
Turn himself in. That's good. And then we're at summer vacation. Also, we need to talk about Mementos.
Oh yeah.
So Mementos is kind of like the Tartarus.
Yes.
Of the game. But instead of going up in Tartarus, you're going down in Mementos. You're going
down into the depths. Down into the depths of Shinjuku
Station. I don't think Mementos is its theme. The theme song of Mementos is nearly as good as Tartarus' song.
Yeah.
Tartarus' song is fucking unbeatable.
Oh, it's solid.
And as it changes over the course of the entire game, it's fucking just God. P3 is fucking.
You know what?
It's amazing.
There's something I didn't like about Mementos. With Tartarus, you could always see where you were going.
I didn't have that problem.
Actually. I had that problem in Mementos. It bugged the shit out of me because there were some sections where I want to say it was the second to last section.
There definitely are parts that are dark.
It's like, where the hell am I going?
But the way I always got around is instead of like looking where I was going in the game wise, I would just look at the map.
Look at the
map.
Oh, that's what I did too.
It's just like, okay, turn it right here. Oh, there's an enemy right there, and sneak attack. Bam, got him.
I used to let myself get sneak attack just for the hell of it. And it's like, you know what? These are getting too easy. Fuck it, let's go. And then second playthrough happened, and I discovered the Reaper trick. We should explain the Reaper trick.
Would you like to explain the Reaper trick?
The Reaper trick. So,
because I actually never encountered the Reaper.
Oh, really? Oh, no, it's actually incredibly simple. So, the Reaper trick, so what happens is, if you go into Mementos, on any floor, and you leave your controller idle, you do not touch your controller for anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. Maybe even less than that. You'll start hearing chains. Like the audible sound of chains.
And that's a classic staple of Persona. If you start hearing chains, you fucking
run like
hell to the next floor.
Yeah,
then you're safe.
You run for the fucking hills because unlike every other Shadow, this one does not give up the chase. It will find you and it will hunt you down and it will destroy you.
You will die.
Yes, it's oh god. Like, I'm pretty sure Reaper would one hit you if you encountered it first floor.
Yeah,
it would one hit you. But no, the Reaper trick. So you go in on a day where I think it was the high allergy days, the pollen days.
Yeah, the pollen days.
Yeah.
Then the personas are
they are more susceptible to being immediately in battle in a state of despair. And what happens with despair is for each turn that you're afflicted with it, you lose a set amount of SP, and after the third turn you die. You just straight up die. And that rule applies to the Reaper. But here's the weird thing about it, in that you can... I've read a lot of guides about this, and I've actually proved it wrong. The guides say that if you encounter a Reaper on one of those pollen forecast days, or flu season days, whatever the hell, and it's not in a despair state, to get out of there and to run away from battle and get to the next floor. You don't have to do that. Oh, actually, something to note. One of your social links becomes very vital to this plan. The shogi player.
Ah, yeah.
Ifumi. Because hers
is... almost all these confidants are really useful. Hers is extremely useful.
Her rank 10 confidant, or her rank 10 social link, basically allows you to escape any battle at any time. Doesn't matter if you're at disadvantage. You can run. You can run from the fucking hills and you will not fail that escape. So if you have that, or even if you have rank 9, because it still increases your chances pretty good. If you run away from the Reaper, run about half a screen away, and then run back to it and try to fight it again, there's another chance. You can still hit the Reaper with the despair status. The same Shadow Reaper. So if you go into battle and it's not in despair, run away, go back and find it, fight it, and do the same thing until it's in despair status. And then once in despair, it's easy street. Because literally you just sit there and you go into rush mode. Just start hitting it. Don't waste your SP. Just start hitting it. And after 3 turns it dies, and that gets you 72,000 XP. 72,000.
That's a pretty penny.
Here's the terrifying thing of the Reaper though. Just for shits. I got my characters. I power leveled them from 62 to 97. 97 is where I stopped because I got bored. I went in to see just what would happen if I tried to fight the Reaper properly. No, don't try it. Level 97, don't try it. Unless you are confident in your management abilities, don't do it. He will still kill you. I was going in with a party with an average hit point count of 650. 650 or something like that. And yeah, no, he wrecked me every time. And
it's an achievement to hit the Reaper.
It is, and doing that trick actually gets you the trophy.
Dang.
So it's a little broken in that way.
But like, I'm pretty sure it would feel a lot better winning it legit.
Oh, that would be
if you do it like you're a god.
You thought Kanashiro was War of Attrition? That's gonna be War of Attrition. Like you better load up with like 99 everything.
So you brought up Hifumi. I think her confidant rewards are probably the most useful.
Oh god, yeah.
Because I live for party management.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you give me the option of you can swap people in and out, perfect. I'm good. I'm set for the rest of the whole game now.
You don't get that ability until midway through the game. Because that's around the time you unlock her. And was it rank 2? She lets you finally switch party members out?
Yeah.
And then later on as it goes, because the early ranks for her is you can swap party members out only on Joker's turn. And then between then and level 7 or something, it's all escape tactics. But then level 7 or level 8,
it's there's also stuff that you get more money from wins.
Yeah.
Wins in one turn, a sweep.
Yes, if you ambush and win in one turn, it cranks up how much money you win.
And so many of this stuff stacks. So many of these confidant stuff stacks. It's great.
You know what? It's weird because the confidants they all felt overpowered, but it still felt like a really balanced game.
It does. They don't break the game.
No.
They just add more features to it.
Yes.
If without all the confidant rewards, if it was the previous games where it would just it would help with the boost.
Yes.
Of fusing personas, it would still be fine. But the fact that they add more to it,
they give you some nasty perks.
It is worth doing.
Because let's go over some of these rank 10s just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Because Hifumi's rank 10 is automatic escape if you want
from
anything. The politicians is he basically lets you sweet talk your way in any demon negotiation.
Yeah. Yeah, you become a silver tongue bastard.
Yeah. The arcade player, the kid.
Oh, I love his stuff.
His level 10 lets your gun skills bypass any resistances.
It is so good.
And downshot's my favorite thing. Downshot is my favorite thing. Because with this kid, when you go into into palaces, you have a set amount of bullets in your gun. I think you only get 6 for Joker.
Yeah.
And then as you rank this kid up, is it the kid or is it the shop owner that gets you more ammo?
I think it was the shop owner.
No, the shop owner just got you customization.
Yeah, he only gets you customization.
No, the kid gets you extra rounds in your gun. So you're running at one point in the game, you've got Joker running around with 28 rounds of bullets, and he gives you some really neat gun skills. Downshot lets you dump all of your shots into one just to knock an enemy down.
Just
so good. So who else's was good? You know what? I understand why you didn't really get anything out of your main party.
Yeah, but like you get their
ultimate forms.
Their ultimate forms.
So I understand.
I think out of them all, Futaba gives you like the most, and also
that's right, because she protects you from a fatal hit, doesn't she?
yeah, and also An gives you bargains and negotiations. Ryuji gives you a chance to instant kills on surprise attacks.
Oh, can I just say something? When you level up, I'm currently in the depths of Mementos right now. And I have Ryuji in my party with rank 10, everything I encounter is an instant kill.
Yeah. That almost becomes a problem for me, because
it's like, I want the money.
I want the money. I want the money. I want the XP, but I just keep killing things.
Because you can tell, because when you go to ambush, you can tell when it's going to instant kill, when it's going to not.
So it's like, alright, I'm going to position myself. So instead of coming up right behind you, I'm hitting you dead on.
I'm slightly flanking you, but I'm still attacking you. And it's not an ambush.
Because, it legitimately becomes a problem at some point.
Can I just say, I'm not a fan of how the ambush thing works sometimes. Because, you could be right in front of them and you'll still have that couple of frames to ambush. I hate that. It's like, no, I just want to go into this fight head on.
I don't know, I'm always ambushing half the time. It was only when it was like, okay, I need the XP. God damn it, Ryuji, stop killing everything.
I mean, now I'm level 97, so I don't need the XP, so I'm going in and just destroying everything.
Okay, so I got all the benefits from the
okay, so who have we got?
For the Fool, Igor, his, gets you Unlock Shadow Negotiation, bonus XP Fusion, unlocks the Third Eye. And,
which, that's so useful.
Yeah, Third Eye is so fucking good.
Except, can you use Third Eye in the real world other than with baseball? Was there a point to it in the real world?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
But that's fine. I have awoken my third eye, so I can hit baseballs. And increases persona stock capacity, so standard stuff for Igor.
Up to 12, I think?
Yeah. And Morgana, he gets you, unlocks crafting items used in dungeons, unlock extra information on analysis for Makoto, so item drops, skill lists, all that. Haru gets you, improves horticulture for item harvesting. Yusuke gets you, unlocks skill card replication.
Which I did not use once.
I used it maybe once or twice to try and get the personas.
By the end of it, I had so many damn cards.
I was like, this was a mechanic I kind of ignored. Sojiro teaches you SP recovery item recipes, which is the most useful fucking thing, and learn better item recipes on higher ranks. And gives you bargains in negotiations. Ryuji, chance of instant kills. Futaba, chance to cast any of the following media. Recovers party SP. Any and all targeted stat boosts. Skills including Thermoplayat. All target heat riser and ultra charge. Ultra charge is always the fucking best one.
Yes.
And then reveals maps on Mementos, which that was always fun when that happened.
It's like
wait, hold up. It's like, okay, thanks.
You know what? There's something I'm actually disappointed about in Mementos. Those floors felt really short.
They do.
They feel incredibly short.
They feel really short, which I think works to its benefit, because if Mementos floors were long, it would feel like a slog.
I guess, because I mean, they're what, 52 floors?
Yeah.
Before you get into the depths?
There's a lot.
I feel bad for the poor guy who played this game and ignored Mementos until the end game, and he has to actually work through.
Alright, buddy. Have fun.
I feel for that guy. Thankfully, it wasn't me.
Chance to prompt hold up in disadvantage. Chance to nullify all incoming attacks on critical HP.
Yeah.
Futaba was always really good.
But only once per battle, so.
Yeah.
Which was a good mechanic to employ.
Chihaya.
Oh, hers was
Fortune.
Fortune teller.
Bonus point gain on social parameters. Bonus affinity point gained on confidant activities. Other information for other confidant characters. Justine Caroline.
Oh, God.
Unlocks fusion. Unlocks lockdown, which I didn't use lockdown.
I did. I used lockdown on Arsene. Because he is, at that point, my weakest persona.
Confused with personas of higher level than the player.
Side note, with that, it's good. It's expensive.
Very expensive.
Balls.
Yeah.
Like, you were dropping 100,000 yen minimum.
Yeah. Fucking... There's some pricey stuff going on there.
Oh, yeah.
Different level, all that. Yeah. All that stuff is, very expensive.
Yeah. Excuse me.
The Hanged Man offers new items and discounts and unlocks weapon equipment customization, which I never really.
I used it at the end game because I had the top tier guns at that point.
The Death Persona,
healing items,
accessories, 50% discount, item efficiency in battle. The Temperance, which
My
has
favorite.
some of the best. So napping increases random confidant affinity, crafting, reading during school and class lectures. Offers cooking services to make items without passing time.
And laundry services.
Time only passes to night instead of one day if a player enters the palace, allowing extra activity. So basically, you get your nights back.
You get your nights back.
That's the most fucking important thing.
And if you rank her, if you max rank her, everything up until this point costs you 5,000 yen. Everything that you get her to do. So if you get her to do laundry, or if you get her to cook for you, it's 5,000 yen per transaction. If you max her out, everything's free.
It's all free, baby.
Everything's free. You become king pimp of a maid.
The Devil, which is probably my least favorite of
Really?
Yeah. I didn't care for it much.
She had kind of a weak story.
Yeah. But she reduces the alert meter penalty in the palace, which
it helped me a lot.
It didn't help me at all.
Really?
Because I never really tripped anything.
I kept screwing up things, so it was great because I accidentally tripped some sort of alarm and it'd go up to 6%. And I was like, okay, this is fine. I'll go ambush something. It'll drop back down to 0 immediately.
Yeah, no, I almost never really got caught. Unless I did, and then I would just ambush someone and go down. Like,
yeah.
Never a problem, actually. So, The Tower, so the kid.
Yeah.
Improves gun attack in battle.
Yeah.
Unlocks random fire, bullet capacity, and warning shot. Warning shot was always really good.
Which one was warning shot again? What do you...
In negotiation. So, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Of all of his abilities that I got from him, Bullet Hail was the one that always came up. And it was so useless.
Hifumi has the stuff that I was like, yes. Allows swapping teammates in dungeon or in battle. Improves escape chance and gain bonus money for defeating enemies after an ambush. It's like, this is the most useful shit. It's the most useful stuff. Yuki, the Moon, free quest, XP for reserve. Like that. This is why he was important, because like guys in the back, they're still getting XP and permanent bonus XP from battles.
Because eventually it leveled out where everyone was getting the same amount of XP, right?
Yeah.
With his? Yeah.
That's why it was important.
That got so useful when I went to level grind.
Yeah, and then Yoshida, the son, improves negotiation rewards during holdup and can recruit personas with a higher level than the player.
Yep.
Says is the true justice ending and the fusion of...
I saw that and I was sad.
Yeah.
That's like, why can't I romance her?
Yeah, I kind of wish we could have had more.
Yeah. She was
more to do with her.
She was. I found one of the most interesting characters in the game.
She's one of the most interesting characters in the series.
Yes.
I was like, I want to know more about you. Yeah, and like you get the standard stuff for ranking up your allies, like baton pass, follow up attacks, and all that. Survive with 1 HP, save you from getting hit by a lethal
Hey,
attack,
there's one you didn't
ultimate
mention.
roll.
And that we don't care about that much because who cares about spoilers? Wait, does he get you anything? Fuck, he doesn't get you anything! Fucking Akechi!
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
He gets you nothing!
You don't get shit from him.
God damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, no, Justice. Akechi, you get nothing from him.
I've always laughed every time the second time when I finished got Sei's max rank for True Justice. I was like, what does this mean? Oh, that's what this means. True ending.
It means you have unlocked the true ending. Now go.
Or rather, you have potential.
You can do it.
Because there's still a split ending beyond that, actually.
Yeah.
Did you went for true ending, right?
Yeah, I went for true ending.
I wanted to go for that alternate ending just to see what would happen.
I looked it up after.
And? What?
Ooh, you turn heel bad.
How bad?
Like real bad.
Like
you sold out the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kinda.
But what kind of ending is it considered?
I want to say it's like a bad ending.
Is it a bad ending?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
don't get a trophy for it, do you?
Hmm?
You don't get a trophy for that, do you?
I don't think you do.
Okay, then I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll go look it up later. Yeah, no, where were we before we went off on this social link tangent?
We were talking about,
we were still finishing Kanashiro.
We finished Kanashiro. There was stuff about...
Summer break.
Summer break. We got the summer break.
What happened in summer break?
Summer break, you meet Futaba.
Okay, yeah.
That's your son. Oh. Dogs.
Yes, summer break was meeting your second last party member? She'd be second last, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, she's second last.
Yeah.
Second last permanent party member.
Good choice of words.
Yeah.
Good choice of words. So, yeah, she's Futaba.
She's fun. I like her.
She's just.
I would never romance her at all, though.
No, she's too much of a little sister.
She's the little sister, and like I will protect you, and I'll see you grow up big and strong.
Small child, you will be big one day. No, her palace is actually a lot of fun.
It's a fun palace, though. I wish the initial start of it, where you have to go into the town off to the side.
I wish they did more with that.
I wish they did a bit more with that, but I was like, this is fine because the palace itself is really neat because Egypt.
Yes, I have something that I didn't like in that palace. I can't remember what it was now, so it must not have been that bad. But for the most part, it was actually a real... Oh! Securing your route to your treasure and then having to fight more shit after that. With no save rooms in the middle.
Oh, yeah, fuck. That's a bit brutal.
I mean, it's fine if you can ambush everything, but when you secure... Her palace is a pyramid, and you're climbing stairs to the top of this pyramid.
There's parts that are blocked off, and you have to go off to the side and complete something, and then
complete a puzzle.
You learn a bit more about Futaba's past and Wakaba.
I felt bad for her.
I felt bad for her mom.
I felt bad for every character in that scenario.
Everyone involved. Her, Sojiro.
That you know what? It was that storyline that made me like, okay, I feel for this dude. I feel for Sojiro.
Yeah. Also, Futaba's social link is the scariest fucking one. Because it goes it goes into like the abuse angle.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Like there's some horrifying shit that happens.
There's some unsettling content in there. Oh god.
It's scary.
Oh yeah.
It legitimately frightened me. I got a big fright in that.
And you don't get frightened ever.
I don't.
It gave me like moderate levels of discomfort. Like, oh, this is the thing they're playing on. Oh shit.
Because I as soon as she starts talking about her friend and like all the things that are happening. I'm like, oh no, stop, please. And then like the result, I was actually unhappy with it.
Because you wanted more out of it, right?
I wanted more out of it. I want that family to be accountable. You wanted held accountable for it.
Justification out of it.
Yeah, I felt like they just kind of dropped. Oh, everything's fine now. I was like, no, it's not.
Because basically, what happens is, what were they doing to her?
It was
they weren't, because they made her work. They didn't let her go to school. They made her work.
Yeah. For a month. Let me just pull up. Where the fuck is it?
While Ryan's doing that, so as your socializing goes on with Futaba, she starts telling you about this friend that she had in elementary school. And it's a friend that she lost contact with. And I can't remember if it was through a blog or something that she found out about a lot of this. A lot of what was happening to her friend. But her parents were shitbags.
Yeah.
Her friend's parents were shitbags.
There's the confidant. Automatically unlocked on the 31st. Prometheus. Revolves about her exposure to the outside world as years of social isolation have left her completely maladjusted. And fulfilling a list of things which her mother made her do would help her boost her social skills. I found that really a really interesting angle.
I liked it.
It was definitely unique.
Mm-hmm.
She slowly rehabilitates with the protagonist. Her journey leads her to reveal that even in her youth, she had been bullied for her intelligence, and her only friend named Kana, who was the only one who actually would try to talk to her. However, one day she uncovered her best friend's parents were abusing her, with the implication of sexual abuse, as Connor wrote in her diary, was being forced to wear strange costumes and have photos taken.
Yeah.
So in the
uncomfortable.
End, yeah, I was
uncomfortable.
I was furious, actually. To see the guilt, she tracks down Connor. The abuse has not stopped. Futaba was then entrusted with the task of stealing her parents' hearts so she can live a normal life again. And I was like, when that, at the end of that, like, they go back to living a normal life. But I'm like, no, you go to prison! You go to fucking prison!
They sweep everything under the rug after you take down her parents.
It's like, if I were Joker in that case, I'm like, alright, that's all fine and dandy. And then I'm on the phone, I was like, shut it down! And then it's a police sting.
Is that the one? You go with a full party on that one, right? You get a full party on that one.
I think so, yeah.
Because it's Sojiro's, where you have to go in alone.
Yeah.
And that's where I found my favorite persona. Because he just made that whole fight so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you can't touch this. What now? Okay. But yeah, no, like that, Futaba's link got really uncomfortable.
Like, I was mad
because even when
it ended.
Even when she explained it to you, you could tell she was explaining it to you from the perspective of a child, where it's not. The implications are there, but she doesn't understand the implications.
Understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And we, the viewer, are like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
No, I wanted some jail time in that one. I was like, no, what the hell is this?
It's like, no, you can't actually just be all like, nah, things are good now. It's like, no, things are never good.
No.
Things will never be good until you serve jail fucking time, my guys.
That one was uncomfortable.
Summer fun.
Summer
so
vacation.
You also get to do like a summer vacation. You get to go to Hawaii for a bit where you get to spend some time with a special someone of your choosing.
How did that work?
You have the choice of either Kawakami on Makoto.
No. Well, is it based on level of social link at that point?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Hifumi's there.
Yeah, that's right. She is there.
Yeah, because okay, so Yusuke and Hifumi go to a different school than you guys do.
And they went.
They cast.
They were supposed to go to L.A.
Yeah, and also, I think it was Ryuji didn't know where L.A. was. It's like, yeah, there's like mountains or something, right? Like,
he's like, Ryuji, what?
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 I mean, L.A. does have mountains. They actually do. It's weird. It's like right there.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? Why are those there? Say Seattle? But then, what was it? A tropical storm or something?
Yeah, something made them land the plane.
Stopped
in Hawaii instead.
Hawaii, so the whole gang's in Hawaii.
Can we just pause this for a second? Imagine being that school in that scenario, because then you gotta put all of your students up in Hawaii. Like, where the fuck are you gonna find a place at that point in time? Because you're on summer holidays.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Think about that. Like,
the logistics don't exactly make sense, no, but
they don't.
Whatever.
They really don't.
But in the end, I think on the last day you have the choice. Either the second last day or the last day. You have the choice of hanging out with either An, Kawakami, Hifumi, Makoto, or the boys.
Did you ever choose the boys?
No. Why the fuck would I choose the boys? Because guess what? You don't get anything out of that.
Do you not?
You don't. They don't give you shit.
Well,
it's just a comedy segment.
Oh, no.
So, like, if you hang out with any one of the girls, you
get something, right?
You get something from them.
Yeah.
If you hang out with the boys, it's just shits and giggles.
Oh, so it is just full on, like, if you want to be the bros before hoes, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
You either get to be a player, or you get nothing.
Oh, wow, okay. Because I remember my in-game phone, like, lost its shit on the last day. I was like, hey, come spend time with me. He's like, ah. And at that point, I had maxed Kawakami already, so we were already in a relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's go see the teacher. This isn't awkward at all.
Yeah. Hope no one sees us. Oh.
And that's the funny thing. Like, I found it to be the most ballsy thing that they could have done.
This dude has no regard for human life.
Because your character is what, 15?
16.
16, and that teacher is Kawakami is like
27?
No.
30?
I think she's like 32.
Hold on, I want to look this up actually. There you are. Doesn't actually say her age, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't actually say her age.
I think she's gotta be at least 30s.
I think she's either very late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, like maybe you're at my age?
Yeah. But, yeah, no. Fucking Joker has, just no regard for his own personal safety and well-being. He's like, yeah, I'll date the teacher, whatever.
Well, I mean, you can date the doctor.
Yeah.
And the doctor's not young.
No.
Actually,
I'd smash. Listen, the thing with this guy is that he will smash. He will smash anyone.
He will smash anyone. You know, that's actually something I'm surprised that they haven't explored for the actual. I don't want to get political. I'm surprised they haven't explored the possibilities for
the implications of that.
Yeah.
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 That's a little weird.
Oh yeah.
It's a Japan thing.
It is a Japan thing. I mean, because when you think about it, like, when you think about romantic characters in this game,
they're all older than you except for An.
Yeah.
An and Futaba are the only ones I think. Wait, I think. Is Hifumi also second year or third year?
She's second year, I want to say.
Yeah, so they're like there's 3 out of like what 10.
So
10,
Atlas
11?
is encouraging cradle robbing. But no, I mean, when you look at it, like when you go to romance a character, so say if you romance An, and you think, okay, this character's 16, but you're also like as if you're playing as yourself and your current
I'm
age.
21. Oh boy.
It's like, oh, I feel dirty doing this. And I think that's why I didn't feel
Preying on high schoolers.
I think that's why I lean more towards Kawakami.
It's definitely what. Well,
I wanted to go. I went to the more adult character, sort of.
I felt more of an affinity for the older characters.
Yeah.
And like Futaba was just no, you're not allowed.
Your pure innocence. You must stay that way.
Also, because like the implication of like, oh yeah, hey Sojiro, I know you took me in, but I need you to do me a solid and not kill me for this. Like what? Like, I smash.
I have to admit, I want to do a playthrough where, and you know what, this is probably where I should have. I play RPGs in the wrong way. I don't use rotating save files. Ever. So
Silly man.
I feel like this is where I should be using save files right before each of the female, because I want to see what each one's romance options look like at the end of it. But not enough to really go back and play through it blank amount of times. I love the game.
Yeah, funny thing on Valentine's Day, if you romance everyone.
I want to see that, but I don't.
You can just look it up, or do you want me to tell you about it?
Just tell me about it.
Okay, so on Valentine's Day, if you romance every girl, on Valentine's Day, they will all show up.
Like every single girl?
Every single girl will show up at LeBlanc.
Shit!
And it becomes the most awkward fucking thing.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
How awkward is it?
It goes from like awkward to they're beating the shit out of you.
And well deserved.
Yeah, because you're a player. You're a player, and you played the game.
So you being a pimp comes back to hurt you.
But then Sojiro becomes a god.
What?
Because afterwards he goes out and he smooths it out all for you.
Wait, no.
He's like that. They all think that they're the one for you. It's all chill. You're good now. But don't do it again.
Are you kidding me?
Like, Sojiro is this smooth-talking motherfucker, the silver tongue on him. Like, he's the ultimate.
So is this only if you romance everyone?
It's the same if you romance, like, individuals, not everyone.
Okay.
Like, he'll smooth it out afterwards.
Sojiro's a fucking boss!
He's the biggest OG. I love Sojiro. Everything about Sojiro's the best.
Oh my god. That's fantastic.
So, back with this whole, with Thomas Dungeon, it really plays into this whole anxiety angle.
Oh, yeah.
Her kind of like...
Well, she spends...
being locked away from society for years.
Well, she spends most of those years blaming herself for her mom's death.
Yeah.
Like...
It's rough. It's very rough. It's like, hey, if you were like 5 and your parents got divorced, of course you're going to beat yourself up over it. Now let's take that, amplify it by 20, and throw a few other curveballs in, like how...
Like no father.
Yeah, and Sojiro, you learned a lot about Sojiro, too.
Yes.
Like how he used to be a government correspondent or something.
Yeah,
and,
that was neat.
Him and I guess he kind of had a thing for Wakaba, but it wasn't really like a mutual kind of thing.
Yes,
because Wakaba was already with someone, and eventually like Wakaba's research leads to her death.
Mm-hmm. Man, we're being really vague about this, but it's like this game is deep. Like
it goes places.
Like my first playthrough was 120 hours. So if we're glossing over stuff, I'm sorry, we got a lot to cover.
There's a lot in this game.
Yeah, because it's around that time that you start hearing about the mental shutdown cases.
And that's what causes her death. Wakaba's.
Yep.
Was they went in and basically, it's almost like a harsher lobotomy.
Yeah, harsher.
Like, no, well, there's semi brain function after a lobotomy. With this, you just straight up die and pretty much you're done.
Because there was two very key things that were coming up in the game, and that was the mental shutdowns and the psychotic breakdowns. They're two very different things.
Yeah.
But you only see the psychotic breakdown once in the game initially, because that's the train conductor at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Basically, the thing all over the news is how a train conductor basically plows a train through Shinjuku Station at full speed, and there were probably deaths. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But so that's another thing. But that does not get touched on for a good chunk of the game until our favorite buddy comes along.
Goro Akechi.
But so beyond this point, you're spending the rest of the game looking into these mental shutdown cases and figuring, hey, who the hell else is fucking around
Who's doing this?
People's heads?
Yeah. Who's doing the shooting? Who's doing it? But also at this point, Futaba unlocks her persona after coming to terms with all this.
Yes.
And breaking free of the emotional chains. And she unlocks Necromonicon, which is a UFO.
It's a big
UFO that's a supercomputer, and it's one of the most useful personas out there.
And she breaks the rules of that one.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to go into your own palace.
Yeah.
Which she did.
It's weird. It's like
I still don't know how that one worked.
Yeah. It's a I'll face myself situation.
But I guess it does work because I mean, her persona awoke inside the palace. Which, technically speaking, probably should have killed her shadow. Which it did, didn't it? To a degree.
To a degree.
Her shadow became her persona.
Yeah.
But at that phase, that whole thing probably should have started breaking down. But no, you still get to fight a giant Wakaba.
Giant Wakaba.
Sphinx Wakaba.
Sphinx Griffin thing.
Whatever the hell she is.
That was a fight.
That was an interesting fight.
That
because how that fight works is she will attack you from a distance, and after Futaba joins you, you have to use. What is that thing again? What is it called again? It's like a giant crossbow.
Yeah.
It's like a giant crossbow. You have to use a giant crossbow to aim at her.
I don't know why I was gonna say blunderbuss. That's not even close. What the
No!
Too bad it's not a trebuchet. Then you could send a 60-kilogram rock 300 meters.
But yeah, mid-fight you have to send someone, and I hated that part because it took 3 turns. You have to send someone to man this giant crossbow, shoot Sphinx Griffin Wakaba, so that she lands at the pyramid so you can attack her. And I think once that happens, like, it actually was a really easy fight. But then she flies away, and you have to repeat the process 3 or 4 times. I think that was my favorite escape scene, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite. Just when Adam picks up Morgana and just whips him at the ground. Turn into a car, damn it!
Also, that had one of my favorite. That whole part had one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. Of where they're just fucking driving along. And they're just like, oh.
Drive along the desert?
It's like, Desert Bus.
What if that actually was a callback to Desert Bus?
That would be great.
Oh, God. So, yeah, new party member at that point. And how... Oh, you know what? We mixed something up.
What?
Because Hawaii happens after that.
It does.
Hawaii happens after that.
Hawaii happens after that.
Because that's when you find your next target.
Yeah. Okumura.
Fuck that spaceport.
Yeah.
Okumura.
It's a port.
Huh?
It's a spaceport.
Yes, it's a spaceport, and it's annoying as balls. Especially when it gets to the fucking tubes.
Yeah, so Okumura, he's like a fast food
mogul.
CEO Mongol kind of guy.
McDonald's.
Yeah. What's it called?
Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger.
I ate so many of your burgers, I should be fat. I'm really glad that's not a thing they implemented in the game.
It's like, big Joker's gonna get in a fight today, guys. I'm fighting. Oh, fuck, I'm out of breath. Oh, this fucking platforming, guys. Oh, shit. Got more than burgers? Getting a fry and shake on the side. I'm gonna hop in my fucking Grand Cherokee. That's the only thing that's never fit me. Oh shit.
You're way too good at that. You're way too good at that. Holy shit.
So Kumara fella's all like, I'm gonna make the world eat. What was his whole deal again?
Can we talk about Big Bang Burger for a second?
Yeah, you fucking you eat there a lot, and it raises your fucking guts. You eat these huge burgers.
Here's the thing. For every time you complete one of those burgers,
charity needs this medicine.
Because here are the stats and it increases. It increases, if successfully eating, increases your guts, your proficiency, your knowledge, and your charisma.
Wow, that guy's really eating that huge, like, 2-pound burger. Can you believe that? Oh, maybe I can believe more than that. This becomes Biggie. Holy shit. I can't breathe.
We have to make sure that everybody listens to this section. All of our friends listen to this section to listen to you doing that. Holy shit.
Get it marked down. Oh.
So his deal is he is working his way up through the corporate world with his fast food chain, and he wants to use that to venture into the political world.
Yep, he wants to become the prime minister.
Which is just the worst transition of employment ever.
Hey, I was well, you don't fucking know. No, we know how this story plays. It's a little too real right now.
Yes. But no, in his spaceport, you see the shadows that take place in his spaceport are basically his slaves.
Yeah.
And what was the caveat? Oh, yeah. Because whenever a robot broke down, or a quote-unquote robot/employee broke down inside that spaceport, they carted them off and chucked them into the fuel area. So yeah, not a happy ending for anyone.
Also, before they leave on their school trip to Hawaii, Principal Kobayakawa mysteriously dies and moves to the police, forcing several third-year students to act as chaperones. So that's how Makoto gets dragged along.
That's it.
I don't think she minds going along to Hawaii.
No.
Not at all.
Extravagant vacation.
And when they return, Ryuji and Morgana getting a fucking scrap.
Yep. Over nothing.
Over nothing.
Over absolutely nothing.
Like, yeah, Morgana throughout the game, like, kind of berates Ryuji.
But deservingly so.
Yeah, because Ryuji does some dumb...
Ryuji's kind of a dumbass.
He's kind of silly. He's kind of dumb. And then Ryuji... I can understand he had a breaking point, but he went too fucking far.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, no, shut the fuck up.
Well, no, because at that point, he was basically calling out Morgana for not being useful to the team.
When he's been one of the most useful members of the whole team.
Yep. So, once that happens, you venture into the spaceport.
Yeah, and eventually you meet Haru Okumura, who is the daughter of CEO Okumura.
Who, at this point, keeping in mind what happened with Kaneshiro, dons a black mask. That fucked with me for a few minutes, and I was like, oh wait, no, it can't be her.
Yeah, no.
She's a party member, that can't be her.
She's a party member. It was fine.
But then you reunite and everything's happy again.
Everything's all good.
Then you find out how shitty Haru's situation actually is.
Yeah, it's
because she is
not great. She's being married off,
forcibly married off to
a fucking dick,
king douchebag. He that asshole kicked Morgana in cat form.
He did. I was worried for a second there. Like, you didn't just fucking kill the cat. I will murder you.
Like. This wasn't a light kick. Like, he booted Morgana, and Morgana hit the wall.
And, like, remember, this is a cat.
This is, what, a 10 to 12 pound cat.
Yeah, like, they're not exactly the most durable beings out there.
No.
Like, they can take punishment, but, I mean, full-on, like, Randy Orton punt kick.
Ugh. No, that dude's an asshole. Did you finish her social link?
I didn't finish it, but I know what happens, and it makes it so fucking satisfying.
Her social link is satisfying to go through.
It's like...
Yeah, you deserve this. This works.
And her persona, Milady de Winter from Three Musketeers, that's great.
Yep.
It's a great persona. I like it.
That persona was so useful because I didn't have any psychic abilities at that point.
Oh, lordy. Yeah. And she not only does she have like a lot of psychic ability, she has some powerful gun attacks.
Yep.
Because
what does she use?
She uses the axe and the grenade launcher.
Yeah, she uses the grenade launcher.
And she uses like a fucking heavy axe. So she's a strong girl.
I don't understand some of the weapon choices. I gotta admit, I don't. Because let's see. So Joker uses
knives and handguns.
Knives and handguns. Ryuji uses.
Shotguns and blunt weapons.
Yes. So that makes sense.
Yeah, he's beating the shit out of motherfuckers. He's like 2 steps away from American history and Xing people.
Yeah, he is.
Imagine if his insta kill was just a curb stomp. that would be cool.
Yes. Yusuke's makes sense.
He's got assault rifles and
katana.
Swords.
Any swords, yeah.
Yeah, long swords.
Ans
is whips and machine guns. Submachine guns.
Yeah. Hers makes sense just based on character design.
Yeah, character design, she's kind of got that whole dominatrix kind of shtick going.
Which, that was a weird thing to think about. It's like, this is the route you're going with her, hey?
This is not doing anything for me, because this makes me scared. Makoto's is gauntlets and revolvers.
Is it revolvers?
Yes, revolvers.
Yeah. Morgana's my favorite. He gets a slingshot.
He gets a slingshot and scimitars.
Yes. And Haru
gets axes and grenade launchers.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, you have a fucking grenade launcher?
Hey, can we talk about Ikechi now?
Yes.
We may as well. We're late enough in the game.
He has lightsabers.
Lightsabers. Those are my favorite.
and blasters.
Those are my favorite.
Those were fun.
That's like, why do you have these? I don't care. Sure, let's take them.
All right, Robin Hood. I still think it should have been like bows.
Yeah,
actually, would make more sense for bows, but laser gun. It's okay.
Yeah, well,
it's all right.
It's all right.
Blast it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Back to Okumura and his fight, which actually has a time limit on it. Not only do you have like your time limit of like you have to steal his heart on this day before this day comes up, or else it's game over.
Your actual battle has a fucking time limit.
You gotta beat the clock.
Oh.
It's not only a fight against him, it's a fight against the clock. So you have to make up your mind fast.
I remember you telling me that you didn't have trouble with that fight.
I didn't have trouble with it at all.
I did. You know why? Hunger.
Didn't have a counter for it? Didn't stock up on bread?
Shut up.
Should have stocked up on bread.
I actually...
Stopped by Cobb's on the way, like, to get all his bread.
Second playthrough, I actually bought anti-hunger charms. And just equipped everyone with them. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like, that fight took me 10 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Because how that fight is structured is...
You got, what, 20 minutes to beat him? Or something
longer than that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You get, like, 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, like... I think it should have been 20 minutes.
Yes.
Because that would have been the real crunch.
Oh, yeah. Because how that one works is... You've got Okamura, you can attack him, but you have to attack his robots that he summons out for you to fight. And there's what, 10 rounds of them?
Yeah, it was about 10 rounds.
10 rounds of them. They get obviously heavier and heavier as they go. And fucking what the hell? So Okamura has this thing where he inflicts hunger on your party, but I think one of the second to last robots has the Big Bang attack.
Yeah.
Which is a burger flying at you, basically. And it nullifies hunger. Did you notice that?
Yeah, that's...
It's like, wait, what? Oh, can
Yeah.
I just say, after I maxed out all my stats, I kept going back to Big Bang Burger and just doing the challenge again just to get the 10 burgers.
Yeah.
Those things were useful.
They were.
Because you get 10 of these burgers and they heal your entire party. Fuck yeah. By a good amount, too.
Yeah, it's real solid.
But yeah, no, the spaceport battle was... Once you knock out his robots, like, he is, like, slim pickings.
Then, after you defeat him, you get some info.
You get some info.
And then someone shows up. Someone in very dark clothing.
Full black clothing.
And just got. Kills Okumura.
Like, that was full, like, execution style.
That was interesting. When when it comes to it on live TV, Okumura just fucking drops.
I also didn't understand how that worked.
Yeah, it was like a delayed reaction.
Like, something in here should have worked. But, I mean, in context of the game, I'll take it.
I want to say it's like, there's a certain, like, amount of time it takes for the effect to set in.
Yeah.
That your conscience has been destroyed.
Yeah.
And then, black.
Because, yeah, no, once the shadow dies, the actual person dies.
Yeah.
And when you
die in the game, you die in real life.
when your shadow gets ganked, yeah, you're dead. Don't know when you die, but you're dead. So after that, because they are all at the basically Persona World equivalent of Disney World.
Yeah.
Or Tokyo Disneyland, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're having
Universal Studios Japan. USJ.
But they're having their party, and they have that live broadcast where Okamura has his press conference to explain things. To explain things, and right before he's about to reveal the name of... He was about to reveal the name of a culprit? Not culprit.
Of someone
associated
with the
mental
shutdowns. He gets offed.
Yeah, he gets offed. Like, even...
Which I was super fucking sad for Haru, because it's like, she recruited these guys to help, like, help her dad.
You know what, when you plow through that castle, and then you when you plow through that castle and you go out your days until the time limit comes up, the text message you get from her, I was like, oh, you don't trust us. Rightfully so, you don't trust us.
Yeah.
And it keeps getting worse and worse as it goes. I was like, fuck.
So it's like,
so, yeah.
Dad dies. It's like
indirectly because of her.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, there goes that party member. That's what I thought. But she has a lot more resolve than I thought.
Side note. Because Because you have to spend like you wait for like a week and a half, 2 weeks for her to come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 2 week period was the most frustrating thing because you can't go into Mementos without her.
Yeah.
You are not allowed. If you try, Morgana will tell you the same thing. You should go over your request when everyone's here. But Haru's not here. Oh, fuck. So you cannot get any actual good progress in. You are stuck with socializing and work.
Which isn't a bad thing when you're a social pariah like me.
Yeah.
I gotta get those social links out. Gotta make that money.
Morgana had the best line in the game about that. Earn that paper.
Yeah.
He actually says earn that paper.
Earn that paper.
So where are we at this point?
At this point, Haru overhears that the principal, Kabayakawa, received a calling card leading to question the Phantom Thieves, or behind the principal's death as well, which they all know is not the truth. The turn of events was also boosted by Akechi's popularity, leading to the school's request that he visit the cultural festival. During the speech, Akechi reveals that he has summoned the identities of the Phantom Thieves, but before he announces this, he receives a call and asks the gang to follow him in private. He reveals to them all that he has the identities of the Phantom Thieves and even has a photograph of them entering the metaverse.
Yes, because when your first entry into the spaceport, you all go in, and as you're all going in, Akechi walks up, and he just happens to see you disappearing into the void.
Just catches you, and that when I saw that, I lost my mind. I was like, "Oh shit!
Yeah!
Oh god! Oh god, he knows, but they don't."
Ah, that game is pure torture for giving you information that the characters don't have.
Yeah. He also says deduced that they were not responsible for the murders or the mental shutdowns because he too has entered the metaverse and encountered the true culprit.
Mm-hmm.
Only surviving because he obtained his persona, Robin Hood. I think it's a pretty cool persona.
Yeah.
Too bad it doesn't stay for long. And he's also the only one besides like Joker that has like he has almighty damage, doesn't he? But he also has like Hama and
No, he doesn't have almighty damage.
Yeah.
When he's in your party, he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
You are the only one to have almighty. Which, side note, what does almighty actually do?
It's big damage.
Is that it?
Big damage.
Oh, okay.
It's big damage. That's it.
Oh.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
But I know he does have Hama and
yes, he has curse and light.
Yeah.
Or curse and bless.
Yeah.
In one persona, that's pretty baller.
Yeah.
To have curse.
Also, can I say the decision to have actual like light and curse like actual damage attacks instead of just having instant kill attacks?
Yes.
Was the best fucking addition they could have possibly made.
Oh my
outside
god,
of
yes.
nuclear and psychic.
Yeah.
Because like before, like Hama and fuck, I always forget what the dark one is. Mudo. Those ones I would only use if I knew that the enemy was weak to them.
Yeah. And
almost never any other time.
But now they have like actual versions of
that deal damage. It's like, yes, now it's useful.
I mean, I get why they did it the past few games, because, I mean, light and dark, right?
Yeah.
Instant kill for certain things, but useless for everything else. So, at that point, you gain... Because at that point...
At that point in the interviews, you have almost... Like, as you and Say are talking, like, the months, like, when it clocks back to the future, you start noticing it gets a bit slower and slower each time you get closer and closer to the future, to the present.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's like a month. than like days.
Because at that point you're at October.
Yeah, you're about October.
Yeah.
I'd say.
So then, I think it's Akechi's idea.
Yes, because at this point, Sei has become very
Twisted in
her whole like sense of justice is completely off the wall now.
It's become incredibly warped. Yes.
It's also at this point like after Okumura, she brings up that the next the next person that you guys targeted is me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Because when you so Sei's palace is the casino from the opening of the game.
Yes.
And when you're starting that casino level, you don't realize whose palace that is.
You don't realize anything.
No.
Nothing going on. But it has the best theme song in the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
It is fucking The Whims of Fate is so fucking good.
I need to go find the soundtrack. Like actually get my hands on it.
It's so good. Every time it came on, I was like jamming.
There was that and the other there was another basically your treasure infiltration.
Yeah.
I love that music.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Fucking yeah. And also I think Shadow Sei is my favorite design.
Yes. Because it felt like the most radical departure.
Yeah. It's like you see normal Sei and she's like very, very professional.
Very prim and proper.
Yeah.
Professional, yeah.
And then you see Shadow Sei and it's like, damn.
Plus 10.
Holy shit.
Plus 10. Does anything neat happen in that?
The casino's it's just I love everything about the casino.
Casino was like
the climb, having to kind of play the games.
I liked that.
It was fun. It was a fun little thing.
Finding the switch was a pain in the ass though.
Oh my fucking god! Was that ever like, fucking just a search to find half the shit in there?
Guess what?
I still had fun.
I missed the switch right by the entrance of the door. Oh. I didn't realize that was a thing because it blends in with the background.
It does.
No, her palace is so much fun.
It's a fun palace.
Like, just the bright colors just make it. It could be 2 a.m. I could be dying, but no, I gotta play through Casino. Fuck it.
Casino Hill Zone. I gotta play it.
And then her fight.
Her fight's it's pretty rough.
Her fight makes you think.
Like you have to think about this fight.
Because
quite a bit.
With her fight, she has a specific move called Roulette Time.
This is
the opening half.
This is a callback to the Justice and the Lovers fight in Persona 3.
Yes.
When you had to play the fucking roulette.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this because that fight, I had to restart the game.
What?
I was so underleveled.
Oh no!
I was insanely underleveled. And it was the day I had a save file the day before the fight in Persona 3, and I just couldn't climb Tartarus hard enough.
Oh god.
And like
that's actually something I didn't like about Tartarus and that climb is that your character's audibly told you, "Hey, we're tired. We can't do anymore."
That's like, yeah.
But then you feel guilty about it.
It's like,
whereas in Mementos, you can just run through it.
You just keep going
as long as everyone stays.
Stop.
Hey, is sickness still a thing? Can your character get sick?
No, I don't think so. Actually,
they did take it away. Okay.
I think they took that away in 4.
Oh, really? Okay. Because
I don't remember ever getting sick in 4.
I remember sickness and fatigue being like a heavy thing in 3.
3 was very prominent.
Like you had to plan your days.
You had to manage very hard in P3.
It was incredible amounts of micromanaging.
But back to the test on hand. The fight with the roulette wheel and everything. You gotta hope you play that game right. And hopefully there's a lot of chance involved.
I just kept going for safe bets.
I was like,
I don't want to risk this. Fuck it. Because you know what? I played it, and I risked it on a ×3 bet, and it backfired on me so hard, and he wiped me out next turn.
damn. I think I got lucky on one.
Yeah.
Where I bet I went all in on one.
There was a bet SP, and I lost all of mine.
Oh.
And it wrecked me for the rest of the fight.
Oh man.
Like it's like I have no healing items. What do I do? Well, everyone eat a soma. No, that fight was actually ingenious in the way that made you have to think about things.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was still a rigged bet, but at the end of the day, it was chance.
It's really solid. It was a really solid fight.
Oh yeah.
And then just the whole reconciliation with Sei and Makoto was really a nice touch. Cherry on top to that. It's really I think the casino is the best part of at least the palace. The palace is.
Oh yeah.
It's the best palace.
Oh, easily.
Best girl gets best palace. And then
the bust.
And then you get the sting operation where you get busted.
Carry on with this because I have a line I want to say.
Okay, so basically they notice, oh shit, the cops are at the bottom of the casino. So the plan is for Joker to go it alone, escape the casino, and draw them away so that he gets caught while everyone else makes their escape. And you eventually get caught, and you catch up to you're now in the present day to where at the start of the game after you get caught in the cutscene, they beat the shit out of you, and then they ask you your
serum.
Yeah, fucking truth serum.
Ugh.
Drug you up. It's pretty fucked up actually. And you find out you're at the bottom of the fucking police station. And then
you find out you are in a sting within a sting.
Yeah, there's a double sting going on.
Because everyone had been planning this.
There's been a lot. There's a lot of things happening. So right now, in this current point in time, as soon as you finish the interview.
Mm-hmm.
And at a point, it's just you and a guard inside the interrogation room.
Oh, we should pause for a second there.
Yeah.
You do finish the interview, and it's at that point you can figure out, or you can choose whether or not you want to have the good ending or the true ending.
Yeah.
Because you either sell it your friends or you don't. And that's your decision point.
Yeah. And I've of course, true ending.
Oh yeah. Every time.
I'll never sell my guys.
Oh yeah.
And then Then at a point it's just you and a guard inside the room, and Akechi walks in.
Sei takes your phone.
Yeah, she takes your phone, which is a key part to
very key part. Now. Show him the phone.
Yeah. So eventually Akechi walks in, and a cutscene plays out, and he shoots you in the head.
You die.
You die. You're fucking dead.
You die.
And it's later reported that you committed suicide, and also the guard was killed as well.
Yeah.
Akechi kills both the guard, you, and it's made to look like a murder-suicide.
Yeah.
To frame you. And the cutscene plays out where all your friends are reacting to this news. And I bought it so fucking hard.
I bought it until motherfucking Ryuji.
And that's the point. That's the point where you know. Because it get, eventually it goes, it starts with Ryuji and it ends with Ryuji. And it just cuts to, a shot of just, his mouth.
Yeah.
And he goes from a state of shock to a big fucking grin.
Eating grin.
And it just says, we got him.
Yeah. Because if you had chosen to sell it your friends at that point, you don't get the cutscene.
You don't get the cutscene. You don't get anything.
You don't get that cutscene, you are dead. Game over. Done.
Dead. You get the bad ending.
Yeah.
And, so, after that, the whole grand plan was, revealed Let me read this because this gets
really
wild.
convoluted, and it doesn't help because you are remembering your plans too. Because while you're playing the game, there are spots where it's basically a whiteout, isn't it?
Yeah,
there are gaps in your memory.
There are gaps in your memory where you don't seem to remember what happened at a certain point.
Yeah.
And these points eventually make sense when it's explained a few days later when it's revealed that the protagonist is alive and well. And they never stole Sei's treasure, allowing Makoto to convince Shadow Sei to create a cognitive copy of the interrogation room. The protagonist and the guard are in the metaverse as the palace extended to the police station.
So what happens here is to trigger that whole spiel of things happening. This is where say taking your phone matters, because she has your phone, and she passes Akechi in the hallway, and she shows him the phone,
and thus he enters the metaverse again.
He enters the metaverse because Futaba is a genius.
Yes. So the big thing is they discovered that Akechi was a heel the entire time. He wasn't a baby face. He was a heel the entire time.
Oh yeah.
Because of pancakes.
Because of pancakes.
Because of one slip up.
I still can't. I can't believe that.
I didn't catch it.
Because at that point, that was like 70 hours ago.
That it was such a long time ago for a callback to a single line. Pancakes.
And I don't get how. Because at that point in time, that was what, early April, and now you're into October. How the fuck?
That was like May, I think.
May, yeah, somewhere in there. But how the fuck did Morgana remember pancakes? 5 months later.
The instant he said it. It was like,
Morgana's freaking sharp.
Morgana is sharp. So that was back at the TV station when only people who heard him speak were in the metaverse and speak it to the canon reality. With Sujiro and Sei's help, the fan thieves realize they have been manipulated by Masayoshi Shido from the start, who was the most fucking obvious goddamn thing.
Pitbull.
Fucking Pitbull.
Mr.
305! Mr. Worldwide!
Seriously, if you haven't played this game, look up Masayoshi Shido. He is the Japanese Pitbull.
He is just Pitbull. That's all he is. Instead of wearing, like, black sunglasses, he wears the weird, like, yellow kind of things.
Yeah.
What the hell are those?
I don't know what they are.
He's a gamer.
Yes, no, you find out he is the one behind literally everything.
Yeah. He's been conspiring to use the fan thieves to bolster his popularity among the people to become prime minister, and he has been using Wakaba's research on cognitive science to manipulate the metaverse to his own ends as well. So he's been the cause of all the mental shutdowns.
What was his actual end game aside from being prime minister? What did he want?
He wanted to rule the country.
Is that it?
That's more or less it.
God, that sucks.
It's kind of a shallow power, but yeah.
Ah, that sucks. Okay.
Indeed, all the other palaces they had infiltrated had some sort of direct connection to Shido's plans. Kobayakawa knowingly letting Kamoshida abuse students and tries to use Makoto to silence the controversy surrounding the school. Madarame plagiarizing art helped fund Shido, as did Kanoshiro's blackmail schemes.
Mm-hmm.
The Medjed impersonator was one of Shido's cronies.
Oh, hey, we didn't talk about Medjed.
We did not talk about Medjed.
Medjed's Futaba.
Yeah. And there was an impersonator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Medjed is Futaba.
Yeah.
And she turns into Alibaba.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
And Okumura was a party to the conspiracy, using it to further himself to become a liability, leading to the hacking of the Fan Thieves website to push Okumura to the top of the rankings.
Mm-hmm.
So the conspiracy could frame them for his murder.
When does the SIU director go down?
This is around the same
time period?
Yeah. So around then, the protagonist makes his grand return, and it makes a challenge out to Shido.
That was my favorite calling card.
Oh, that was so good.
That was my favorite calling card.
After realizing that he sees the National Diet as a ship that he must steer, the Phantom Thieves infiltrate his palace to find a cruise ship sailing through sinking Tokyo as they confront cognitive beings who Shido has managed to turn into powerful shadows to protect him. Yeah, the guy likes to think he's a master manipulator.
And as you carry along,
he's the master of puppets, almost.
And as you carry along and you encounter these puppets in his mind, he in the real world becomes increasingly paranoid, which actually gives you away.
Yeah,
it gives you away because he starts ordering. He starts ordering more or less the cognitive executions of these other people in his mind.
Yeah.
And that's what gives you away. Because it was all Akechi.
It was all Akechi.
It was all Akechi. That motherfucker.
Akechi, who, in fact, is Shido's son.
Yes.
From,
which did not feel like a good payoff.
Yeah,
it didn't feel like that good of a payoff.
Not really, no. So, you have to defeat five guys, burgers and fries, of Akechi's mind.
The last dude was...
Shido's mind.
The last dude was my favorite.
Yeah.
That whole interaction. Because what is it? It's a television broadcaster or television station manager.
Yeah. It's a mob boss, isn't it?
No.
Yakuza? I know there's a Yakuza.
He's the last one.
He's the last one.
He's the last one. They call him the cleaner.
Cleaner. He's great.
The IT dude. The IT guy who you have to actually sneak into his hotel room.
Yeah.
Or cruise ship room. There's two more. There's a few more.
There's a baker or a chef or something like that.
I can't remember.
I forget.
But anyway, yes, you go through getting letters of recommendation from these people, and after you get the last one from the cleaner, the mob boss, which that entire interaction was just gold.
It's great.
The entire interaction before that fight was
my favorite.
Golden. Because is this a comedy skit? Is this supposed to? And then he just hands you the letter, and walks away.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sure.
Alright, thanks, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. So immediately after the fight, and that's what killed me because the first playthrough I didn't realize it was immediately after, so I didn't heal up.
Ooh.
Immediately after, you're on your way back out to the front gates to the entrance to where the treasure is, and you get cornered by
Akechi.
Our good friend
He
Akechi.
reveals his true identity, more or less, and his true persona, Loki.
God, that fight. In that fight, you find out that Akechi can actually make people go berserk, more or less.
Yeah.
He's behind the... What power is it? They don't really specify, do they?
I kind of forget.
They don't really specify anything. They just say he has the ability to do this.
You can just do it.
Yeah, you can just do it.
Yeah.
But no, when he brought out Loki, I was like, are you fucking serious? Because my first persona was Thor.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Is this a thing?
That's great.
And that was a few weeks before we had gone to see the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Akechi's fight wasn't that bad, actually.
So, this has all been a part of Akechi's plan to get revenge on Shido. Because Shido dragged Akechi's mother to suicide.
Yes.
Yeah. After being defeated initially by the Phantom Thieves, he drafted his own persona, his own heart into madness, and summoned Loki. Then you battle him again, and defeat him again. Shido's cognitive version of Akechi appears to kill the real Akechi for failing him, as Shido already summarized that Akechi is his son, and he cannot have any loose ends that might threaten his power.
The pause on that one. When cognitive Akechi shows up, it looks like Akechi's gonna start going after you again, but he helps you escape.
Yeah.
He helps you get the fuck out of that situation.
Now, the thing is, like, he brings down the security, and you're on one side of, like, a dividing wall while the other side, like, fills up with water. Like, there's a hole punched in the ship. Or something like that?
No, he just shoots the button for it.
Okay.
So nothing's dying yet. But yes, he
does like the whole noble sacrifice
yes.
angle, in which the others are kind of sad about, but I didn't get why they're sad about it.
Neither did I.
I was like, why the fuck are you guys sad about this?
It's like he caused half of this shit.
He killed people.
Yes.
And like Haru, especially, I like. Why are you forgiving him?
Because she
killed your father.
She was actually legitimately disappointed.
I was like, I was disappointed in Haru in that for being so quick to forgive. I was disappointed in them for being so quick to forgive him.
Yes, because there's a lot that he caused.
He has too much baggage to be just forgiven off the bat.
Yeah. I mean...
Now, I thought that he would come back.
Same.
And he didn't.
I'm glad he didn't.
Which, I was like, you know what? That was probably the smarter decision to not have him come back.
Yeah.
Like, he's dead. He's done.
Because he's quote-unquote missing for the rest of the game.
Yeah. But he died in the Matrix, so he died in real life.
And you know what? Actually, him being missing ties into a good endgame point, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so you work your way through this ship. You take out Akechi. You take out Shido, which his fight was so boring.
Yeah, it's probably
It was probably the most anticlimactic fight.
Yeah. Because he just gets big.
He just gets big, yeah. He just gets swole.
And his look beforehand, where he looks like the God Emperor, was great. I'm like, yeah.
They should have milked that. Because what? Oh, that's right. So your ejection from that palace...
That was the most fucking dramatic shit, and I bought it hard. So the ship is sinking. There's a lifeboat, and now the thing is, throughout Ryuji's social link, like he used to be a part of the track team.
Yes. There's that. What triggered the ship though? The ship going down. The suicide pill.
Yeah.
The temporary suicide pill. That part got me.
Yeah, fuck.
So, Shido essentially kills himself for 5 minutes in the real world in an attempt to take out the Phantom Thieves at the same time.
Yeah, because they realize in the real world that the Phantom Thieves are inside his head right now.
Oh, yeah.
So, he's trying to kill them right now.
Yeah.
Which was a huge risk because that thing was, like, not tested.
Yeah, it was just...
It was like, hey, we got this thing.
This pill will
might kill you. For real.
For 5 minutes.
For realsies, this might kill you. This Tic Tac. Like, oh, give it to
me. Can you just use that voice
I can use that
around our friends now?
I will.
Please do.
Because whenever gluttony comes, I was like, oh, I need to smash.
That's from Aston movie, right?
I don't fucking remember where this is from.
Oh god, okay. We're gonna watch that at some point when you're not dying.
Yeah.
But so anyway.
Okay. So now this is where Ryuji. This is an important thing for Ryuji. So in his social link, he used to be a kind of a track star.
Yes.
And but due to the Kamoshida. Wait, no, not Kamoshida.
Yeah.
It was the other K name, wasn't it?
No. It was Kamoshida.
Kamoshida? Yeah, okay. Yeah. God, there's too many K names.
I know.
So, he used to be a track star, due to Kamoshida getting the old track coach fired, he took over, abused the guys, and
Ryuji was the one to lash out.
Well, he was the one to lash out. He ended up getting hurt because of it, like pretty bad, gnarly leg injury.
I want to know what injury you can produce of quote unquote self-defense.
Very carefully. So knowing this, and to save everyone, he jumps down and like sets up for like he's ready to run the 100-meter dash.
The ship's Titanicing at this point.
Yeah,
so.
it's going bow up.
Yeah,
at this point, like the stern is pretty much. Oh wait, no, it's port stern. Bow. Basically, the bow of the ship is like pretty. It's going vertical at this point.
Yeah,
and so Ryuji, in a moment of heroics, fucking runs up the side of the ship as it's going vertical and unlodges and sends down the one lifeboat, in which everyone gets into, and then the ship explodes while Ryuji's still on it. So and that leads to
the way they animate it though, because he's there and then he's engulfed in flames.
Yeah, it looks like he got real fucking bad. So I was like, you didn't just fucking do that, game. You didn't just fucking kill Ryuji. Like, I was about ready to throw a pissy fit.
See, you thought he was dead? I didn't. It's like, okay, this is a thing that they animated, but he's alive somewhere.
But that made it so much better. Because, like, everyone thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
And they're standing outside the National Diet, and they're all like, oh, fuck, man, Ryuji's dead. And then Ryuji's like, oh, man, that was rough. How are you guys doing? And everyone turns to him and is like, you fucking asshole!
Because everyone gets out, normal route, whereas Ryuji got flung into a bush.
Yeah.
He more or less got flung into a bush.
Which is really hilarious.
Didn't that happen? Oh, you know what? That happened with Kaneshira's bank, too.
Yeah.
Because Morgana ended up, like, laying on the street.
Yeah, they thought he was fucking
They thought he was dead.
It's like, oh, God.
I think it was that, at that point, it's like, yeah, Morgana didn't die. Ryuji was gonna die. He's too